Yo, how's it going? Microwave cat, what's up? How you doing? With so many clears? Yep, the most in the game. Out of everyone. Like, no joke. I'm rank 1. As you can see in the top left there's actually the amount of total clears that I have, so we already hit the 1 million mark and then some. But for Easy Endless, we're not quite there yet. We still have another 174,000 to go, a little bit less. So that'll take another, I don't know, like year and a half or something. We'll see. But, I mean, Mario Maker 3 is not announced, so it gives me plenty of time. How many do I do in a day? I can tell you how many I did in the past 24 hours. That's the third number up there. So the 29 is the amount I did in the past hour, the past 1 hour. And the 448 is the number I've done in the past 24 hours. So I've beat 448 levels in the past 24 hours. Which is, I mean, someone calculated it's like 438's my average anyways, so I mean, yeah, that's about par. But people really think that it takes a lot longer than it actually does, like in terms of per day time. Like, it really doesn't take too long to do all that much in retrospect to how long people think I spend doing all that. I do play the game for like 5 to 7 hours a day, but people will think I play for like 12 plus hours. There are people that do play for 12 hours, but I am not that person. I have plenty of other things that I do throughout the day, and then also on top of that, I like during myself playing these levels, I'm also doing other things at the same time. So it's actually not as bad as you might think it is, even though it seems like a lot of hours and all that. I did like people in like so simple make like a YouTube video, and then he like commented on the fact that I was at like 1 mil, and then people were starting like they were pondering how long I play per day, and they were like, you must do nothing else but eat, sleep, poop, and play the game. I'm like, no, it's not like that. No, the 451, I don't know. Probably took me like, I could check how long it took me. See if I can have the date on that. It took me about 7 hours or so to get that in the past 24. Has this streak been going? Yep. I'm gamed over and I don't plan on doing that anytime soon. But yeah, I mean, it's pretty hard to game over in this mode anyway. I think MM3 will come out. Yeah, I don't see why not. It's in their best top 25 bestsellers for the Switch was Mario Maker 2. It's a top 10 bestseller for Wii U, Mario Maker 1. So it'd be pretty stupid if they didn't for the Switch 2. Or just give them some time though, they're releasing other stuff. It would have been nice, you know, 40th anniversary if they did that, but they baited us and didn't do that. So, oh. But on the bright side, hey, it gives me time to actually hit 1-0 without having to worry about Mario Maker 3's release, even though I do want Mario Maker 3. I will say this though, I really hope they have something that isn't endless as their main mode. You know, in Mario Maker 1 they had like, you know, they had 16 level or 6 level or whatever, 99 lives or whatever you call it, 100 lives. Here you have endless. It'd be nice if they had something differently in Mario Maker 3. Just watch you don't play, it's all good. It really be endless though, it really be endless as you can tell. Yeah, by the time I get there, 1 million endless for, yeah, I'll be at like 1.2 mil total clears or something like that, which is crazy. Somewhere around there. Many levels are even published and within the easy category. Oh, actually, I have a way to find that out. I actually have a way to find that out in real time. Here's the secret. You go to courses, and then you go to new courses, and then you use my little program here. Hold on. So we just pick. Let's just refresh real quick. We'll pick. I guess it is close to 11:45. We're looking at 11:50. Nah, we'll do this one. This is a little bit closer. 4 minutes ago. Let's see. Might be an index and then let's see what it gives. 56,658,272. So the first 3 million indexes or tests. So like the first actual level made by actual users was 3 million, or like 3 million plus like 4 or something like that. So yeah, there's been 53,658,272 levels, or somewhere around there, that have been published. Now in terms of easy, I think the distribution is like, well, I haven't checked it in a while, but I do know that easy is the second most common. Normal is the most common, just slightly beating out easy. But last time I checked, we were like, I don't know, like 15 million normal and like 13 or 14 million easy. So, yeah, something like that. It gets complicated because, people delete levels, or Nintendo deletes levels, so kind of messing with the database that I have running that I made. It is a lot of levels, that's for sure. And I've played 1 million of them. Over 1 million of them. But for Easy Endless, it's a little bit different because it's like, you can get repeats, so yeah. Total clears is just the number of unique levels I've beaten, regardless of if I'm in Easy Endless or not. So you doing that thing, that skip thing at the flagpole do something? Yes, actually. So, it's actually a recently discovered glitch, which allows you to just skip the results screen. So you can't really do it in SMB3, and I'll explain that in a second. So it skips this screen, and it skips this screen, and I get credit for the level, and I just go into the next level. So that's why I'm like trying to line it up and all that, but it's like a frame perfect trick. So the reason this doesn't work in that SMB3 level is because you have to be doing that on the ground. You have to be grounded for it. So I can do it here, maybe. It's a frame perfect trick. I didn't get it. You can tell if I got it if there's like a swirl at the bottom right and the countdown is going on at the same time. But yeah, it really is a frame perfect trick, so it is hard to get. But yeah, that's why I do that. So I'm gonna try again. I didn't get it either. Damn. I'm also like one of the only players in existence that will find their own world records in Endless Easy. like that one right there. That will commonly find their own world records, that is. As there's not a lot of people in both the Easy Endless category and world record category that are very high up like I am. Like simultaneously. There we go, we got it. So we got the swirls and 3, 2, 1, so keep holding it down, and we get to go to the next level with the credit for the level, and we get to move on. They need to do this again for MM3. Well, I kind of hope there's no endless mode. It'd be nice if there was a different mode. But we'll see what modes there are in MM3, because, you know, MM1 didn't have an endless mode, MM2 does have an endless mode, MM1 does had a, like, 99 lives mode, but MM2 doesn't, so who knows what's going to happen for Mario Maker 3. I might do something for Mario Maker 3, I don't know if I'm going to be super grind heavy, I might be more people oriented, we'll see. Actually do like dual levels or something. But I don't do those. And though people like keep coming to my chat and randomly posting the levels, and I'm like, no, I don't do this. Maybe next game. Yep. Even when you don't advertise, you know, that you want to do them. Like, you know, it's not in my title. You know, usually there's literally, like, streams that have, like, viewer levels in the title. And, like, go there. If you want people to play your level, not here. Because, I'm playing levels. And there's a high chance I've already played at least one of, you know, if you've submitted a lot of levels, like, just into a server, like, of everyone, I have the highest chance of playing at least one of them, given that I've beaten the most levels in the game, so... yeah. Oh, careful, don't actually type !ad, or you will get banned automatically for 10 minutes. Yeah, that's how annoying it got. Yeah. It's like, yeah, people don't read the rules, which is annoying. Also, a lot of, like, well, I mean, especially, you know, the people I do want to read the rules, the minors. I'm like, dude, this is an 18+ stream, but, like, kids will show up anyways. It was literally like a 9-year-old that showed up in my stream once, apparently, and now he's like 14 or something. I was like, dude, that feels so weird. Like, I'm having beer, you're just in my chat as a 9-year-old. What the fuck? You know, it just feels really weird to drink in front of a 9-year-old, you know what I mean? Even if I can't physically, like, see them. Also, they're not even supposed to be on Twitch, because they weren't 13 at the time. Like, what the hell? Lower rank 1 is so cool to see. Yeah, it's mundane for me at this point. I've been rank 1 for a very long time. Not just in this game, but in Maple Story, I was the rank 1 for the Iran class in my server. Like, I don't know, like 15 years ago? Jeez. 14, 15 years ago? So I'm kind of used to being a rank 1 for a little bit. You stream, you see horrible grammar and spelling, and it makes you think who's watching. Yeah. Yeah, I really don't even participate in other people's chats that much or like type that much, but when I do, I at least try to make sure I make sense. Yeah, I mean, if I'm like offline, I might pop into someone else's stream while grinding, you know, just like offline. That'd be one of the things I'd be doing while I'm getting my levels done. Sometimes people trying to type out not to miss as fast as they can. Yeah, I can do. Especially gets a little bit more unruly in like larger chat rooms. Sure. But yeah, I mean, you can't really edit your message anyways. Once you put it out there, that's all, like, you know, it's just out there. Or can you delete your message either? Oh, incoming ad break apparently. 47 seconds. Just beware. It's the auto every half an hour thing. Big Undertale fan. I haven't really played the games. It's just it's My Mix or YouTube My Mix, which plays a lot of related songs, and I guess it started on one, and then it just keeps doing stuff from the same game. Like this isn't. I mean, I'm surprised it actually changed the game up. Now it's Balatro. I also haven't played that game either. Not the Balatro mix. Is that like a meme or something? Yeah, I never played it either. I think I own all these games though. Yeah, I have Balatro, I haven't played it. I also think I have Dotarud and the other one. So I like have all these games. But I like haven't touched them. Yeah, there was. Oh yeah, I forgot there's an ad break. But hey, it's good that people are making mixes of everything because like it gives me something to listen to, I guess. Something that isn't the in-game audio, you know. Like imagine hearing the in-game audio for a million levels. Like, geez, that'd be something. Done like real soon. Welcome back from ads. Yeah, those just happen every like half hour or so. So another funny property about this whole glitch thing that I'm doing when I touch the flagpole and try to skip is in hold riders like this, where you just hold right to the end, you can actually break the world record by ending the whole frame early, which is like, yeah, you're not supposed to do that. Oh, not with this level though, I kind of messed up. Well, I definitely messed up now, but yeah. I just want to go for it. pretty how many levels I've beaten. I certainly have beaten a lot of levels. But I mean, hey, it's my job to stream and stuff. I know might not be apparent right now, but yeah, like when I get rated, I actually do make like money off of this and all that. So it gives me the incentive to just kind of keep doing it. Yeah, pretty much. Although I might have a data science-y job lined up, although I don't get paid for like a year doing it. It's like a risky startup thing my dad wants to do. He wants to start a business and he wants to hire me as a data scientist, but I don't get paid for like a year. And then I make like $75 an hour after that. I'm like, okay. Well, he said it's risky, so we don't even know. I mean, but yeah, it's like, yeah, I don't know how to feel about it. Yeah, but like I have to wait a year plus for it. I don't have the full details yet. It was just a random thing he texted me, and I was like, oh, okay. Yeah. I pretty much have, been paying for most things that I want already. Like, I'm working currently, actually, on my laser hair removal from my beard. I just, paid for my 4th session, and I only have to pay for one more. And everything after that is, like, free. So, that'll be nice to have that done. And then eventually I want to work on my eyes, too. Get LASIK instead, and then, then I don't need these stupid glasses anymore. Yeah, so usually I take like a vacation every year, but this year I decided to not take a vacation and just work on quality of life stuff, like those 2 things I mentioned, the hair and the eyes, so... See how that goes. Also, I bought the Switch too as well. I mean, that also costs a pretty penny. So, another reason why I didn't just like go to TwitchCon again. Lasering my beard, how does it work? I go to a clinic and then they zap my beard over and over again, and eventually removes more and more of it, but it takes like multiple sessions. I have, light skin and dark hair, so it works really well on me. But yeah, that thing's annoying. Having a beard, really annoying. It's like having a cactus glued onto your face. Yeah, well, something like that forever. I mean, there's always going to be like new hairs that grow up, or that were dormant and stuff like that. But it's like a massive like, what's the word? Reduction. Yeah, that one. Well, that's what the touch-ups are for getting those stragglers. Yeah, it's gonna be nice to never have to shave this stupid thing again, because my god, just like all the amount of time it took, the uncomfortability of having it in the first place. Ugh. It sucks. Get it off my face. And go back to my prepubescent years. I didn't have this. After I shave, I have to shave like I had to shave like every day or every 2 days at maximum every 2 days, but usually like every day, which is really annoying, and it would take really long to do, and I would bleed from it, and it hurts sometimes. It's like my god. Yeah, I hate it. I'm like I'm done with this. I'm getting this thing off my face. But yeah, right now I'm in the middle of this whole process, after session 4, and I have just like giant patches of like bald my face. But yeah, and overall reduction too. So a lot less growth in the spots that are still growing, but there's still work to be done, of course. I still shave every day, but like literally, I don't have to shave it as like for very long. It's a lot less resistant, the hair from the razor, so that's nice. And I don't bleed anymore, so that's good. My face is actually nice to touch. Always touching it now. Oh yeah, feels good. Also, it should just make me like not look like a hobo, you know? Looks more professional and just like not have hair. Spraying around holes in the easy category. Yep. That's why I like just talking to chat, because like I can just turn my brain off and yeah, I can vibe. Crack open a cold one, which I need to do, by the way. We get a cold one. Actually, it's a room temperature one, but that's fine. Forgot to put some in the fridge. Love you some drinks. Oh yeah, they're pretty good. Especially when they're on like Giga sale. Like, I had a really good deal where it was like $8.99 for 15. Hop Knot IPAs. I was like, oh my god, that's so good. But you have to buy like 2 of them, which was like, yeah, sure. I mean, I'm gonna buy 2 of them. So that was like 30 beers for like $20, which is really good. Usually when you're at a restaurant, $20 can only get you like, what, like 3 drinks? Imagine getting 30. Loki, I just got a frame perfect world. Going out to clubs is like $14.99. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. It's like crazy. I don't club though. I don't have the money for that. Nor interest. I mean, I don't really know anyone around here where I live. The desert. Free game like an Emma. What's your favorite choice of drink? I like me, yeah, IPAs are fine. You know, wheat ales are pretty good, which are cool, but you love drinking at house parties. Yeah, I haven't been to, like, I don't go to house parties either. Maybe I'm just not that much of an extrovert. Well, I'm definitely not an extrovert. Well, I mean, unless I start drinking. But even then, I'm just like, I don't care. Also, I don't know anyone here either. I did when I lived in Seattle, but not here. Alcoholic ginger beer is so good, yeah. I have to try it. Yeah, I usually get the same stuff though. I'm either getting like a Blue Moon or like or a Hopknot IPA. Or if it's like on sale, then I'll just get a fat pack of Budweisers. Yeah. I will say the craft stuff is definitely better than the draft stuff. So like the Blue Moon and the Hopknot is way better than the Budweiser. The Budweiser usually tastes like piss and doesn't really get you that drunk. But hey, I mean, cheap beer is cheap beer. We have a nice pace going on right now. 74 in the past hour, that's pretty good. Heard of Scrumpy? Nope. What's Scrumpy? Is it like a mixed drink? Portable cider never have it, but it's so cheap and it's equivalent to 7 standard drinks. Oh, so it's a power drink pretty much. So you use it Freon. Yeah, I never was into like heavy stuff. Like, you know, things that require like a chaser. Like I've had like heavier things, but yeah, I just prefer just like beer. Beer's just easy. Not looking for fast results either. Like I feel like you can get with a heavier drink. I'm more of like a, you know, go gradually. Because it balances out really well for me. Because like I can have drinks and then just like, mathematically, by the time I'll have like a certain amount, I will have pushed some of the first, you know, earlier drinks out of my system at that point, so I'll never like actually get like a hangover like ever. That's how slow I drink. Asashi is lovely. I haven't heard of that either. Yeah, there was a drink I had like a couple years ago. I haven't had it since. I don't think I can find it here. Root beer. Not your father's root beer. I think that tastes alright. Yeah, my friend introduced me to it, and then I had it, and it was fine. Root beer? No, it was root beer. What would be root beer? Like, how do you double root beer? Beer? No, that's just beer. No, root beer. 1 root, 2 beer. Because it's root beer, space, beer. Beer times beer times beer. Now that sounds like the drink you were talking about earlier, though. Like the power of 7 drinks in one. But thanks for the call, appreciate it.
Thank you for following.
Tastes like poop, it's horrible. Yeah, I mean, generally speaking, the higher you go in terms of APV, the shittier it tastes. Well, that's not always true, I guess. Yeah, like the Hop Knot is actually better than like Budweiser, for example, and it's like 2 APV higher, 2% higher. Beer times beer strength. Now, is it 2x the beer, or is it actually beer squared? Because that's a different thing. Because if we're talking about beer squared, how do we square it? We're out here rooting beer, but how do we square beer? That's like the inverse. And trust me, I'm a math major. I know how to root some things. Root all the beer. But rooting the beer takes the beer out of the beer. And it's just the root, I guess. Because then it becomes non-alcoholic. But no, I was talking about Not My Father's root beer, which is basically like root beer that is alcoholic. You drink it, you rooting it, yeah, I guess that works. Then what do you do when you drink root beer, though? Does it become double root beer? How's that work? Root beer root. Then just root at that point. At that point, you're drinking out of a tree. Not really. Yeah, so okay, I have dropped down to like 70 something lives, but like intentionally, and it'd be like if I'm like resetting to like get a world record or something like that. Otherwise, uh, very rarely am I unintentionally under like 90. Like without even looking, I just look right now and I'm at 99. I'm like, yeah, I don't even have to pay attention. And it's been that way for like 6 years. You're literally just like not threatened at all. $70? Yeah, I know. We're talking mid-70s, and at that point I'm like, okay, I'll just leave Endless and go get the world record myself. Like, just go to the played tab and just not eat lives anymore. Oh, it's ad time again. Like the next minute. Oh jeez. Yep. And I think it's happening right now. Actually, it's not happening. I was lied to. But it's not the half hour yet. I don't know, the timing is really weird. Like, why did it pop up in the chat that it's almost that time? And then it gave me a countdown, and then it like didn't happen. Now it says it's in progress. Okay. Oh, there it goes. Yep, that's nice. another example of me having the world record on a level I've already played. My goal is 1 mil 35,000 players. Well, for today. Yeah, my short-term goal, correct. So welcome back. But yeah, just so we're you know, in sync here. Total players is different from easy endless, and total players is the number that appears at the top left. But I have the API hooked up so that I don't have to check the leaderboards on how many times I like the total players. Wasn't 30 minutes of ads. Yeah, my phone had like 2 minutes and like 30 seconds or so. But yeah, those two are different numbers. So yeah, we're hitting 1.035 million total clears, not easy endless today. So just clears I've done in the entire game, endless or not. More specifically, unique levels that I played. No, not counting repeats. Yeah, I hit 1 mil on the 6th anniversary of the game, June 28, 2025. So, yeah, I had so much to drink. I literally was crying when I hit 1 mil. I was actually crying. It was funny. Yeah, I was like super emotional. But then again, hey, it did take me like 6 years to hit that. So good luck with that. So if you don't know what Star Force is, I don't know if you ever played this game called Maple Story, but that's literally the system, and I ripped it from that, and then I put it in my chat. And you can spam it if you want. Heard of it? Yeah, this is the upgrade system. So the first one's easy because it's a 99.75%. But yeah, you keep going, that's why it costs 1. And yeah, the chance goes down. Oh, to some extent. When you get to 15, that's when it really begins. When you get to S15. Getting to S15 is like baby mode. And then you're in the big leagues. And the goal is to get to S22. Or even S23. But S23 is like exponentially harder than S22. So one of the key components of my bot is not working right now. It is supposed to, so you see where it says boom, it is supposed to time you out when you hit a boom for like a minute, but that's not working right now. I need to re-up the bot in terms of punishing people. It only times you out for a minute, but you're supposed to get punished, but yeah, it's not active right now. So just pretend, if it does happen, you know, just pretend you got timed out for a minute. That's getting a little bit harder, right? 14. 15! Yeah, welcome to the big leagues. He only failed twice, so it's actually pretty good. Oh, you haven't failed yet? You're hitting 15, damn, yeah, you're just moving up. See how that goes, though. Oh, you went down. So what 116 means is you dropped once, and I needed to keep track of how many times you drop in a row. No, you didn't gain. You didn't gain 99. It's an altered state of 16. That's what the hundreds place means. Yeah. Because I needed to keep track of the pity system. So if you drop twice in a row, you get a guaranteed 100% chance to go back up one. Yeah, like that. So 215, you get a 100% chance to go up to 16. So that's why there's the hundreds place. I should have like a dash or something like that, though. Yeah. So no, it was actually a bad thing that you went down. But it's as valuable as, you know, X116 is as valuable as 16. Let's say you went right back up to 16. So yeah, the checkpoints are 15 and 20. If you hit 20, you can't drop back down to 19. Just like you can't drop below 15 once you hit 15. Well, unless you boom. That's annoying. It's an annoying system, but it is how it is. I told you, this is the actual game. 0 to 15 was baby mode, but once you're past that, you're in the real game now. Sometimes it can take up to 200 plus redemptions. Well, actually, yeah, that's the median, actually. It's like that many. If you boom, you go back to 12. And you're supposed to get timed out for a minute. But my bot, I need to re-up that functionality. So in the actual game, boom is much worse. In actual MapleStory, your item blows up. That's what boom means. And you have to get a replacement for the item. And it goes out as a trace, and then you have to go find a copy of the item, and then you can transfer your trace onto that item, and then it goes to 12 instantly. So yeah, 15 plus is you're in the danger zone. And the higher you get, the higher the chance is to boom, actually. Oh yeah. But in the actual game, it costs so much to Star Force. Oh, you got the boom. You're supposed to get timed out for a minute, but yeah, like I said. Yeah, just pretend you got timed out for a minute. Yeah, that means your item blew up. Yeah, it is scary when it happens, though. And annoying. Especially if it's like a valuable item, because when we're talking about like endgame items, some of those items can take literally months to obtain. And having a boom is just like, well, there goes a couple months of your progress. From a stupid RNG system. Yeah, the premise behind this minigame is actually like coded a calculator for the Star Force system, just so I knew how much things were going to cost, and then I ripped that system, or ripped my program and turned it into a minigame for chat. A calculator. So I would like simulate trials, so it would like do all that automatically. But then I made it, you know, into the actual minigame itself. Back to getting fails. At least fail is safer or less annoying than drop. It is still annoying, but like, you know, stuff doesn't go down at least. Okay, you're in the safe baby mode again until you get to 15 again. Back up to the danger zone. Alright, good luck. I needed a key, but I just kind of bypassed that. Got some lucky your first time. Hey, you did alright. You did boom at 17 though, I think, which is not so lucky. So you never even saw 18. Pretty useless stuff. And it's the worst when you're at 19 and then you just fail twice in a row. Drop twice in a row. And then you're at 17 and then you get the pity, go up to 18, and then you drop twice in a row again, go down to 16, get the guaranteed up to 17, and then drop twice in a row again, and then you're at 15, and then you go up one, and then you drop back down to 15. And it's like, what the fuck? Actual rage. And freak it. Yeah, it's rough, but that's how you're supposed to get your stuff up to 20, or 22, all your stuff max. I wouldn't even say that's max. Technically, you can go up to 25, scary enough, but the chance of going up, like, drops from 30% to 3%. And you go from 22 to 23. So, yeah, generally people stop at 22. But, like, endgame players go to 23, but it can go up to 25. Oh, nice 18. When we get 25, no one in my chat has hit 24 yet. I don't even know what happens if you do try to roll at 25. It might crash my program. But the chance of that happening is so astronomically low that I'd like to see it happen. You'll be the one, go for it. Yeah, so 22 to 23 is 3%, 23 to 24 is 2%, and 24 to 25 is 1%. You think you can hit those odds consecutively? Good luck. Oh, and the boom rates are like 20% for each roll. Yeah. Want to see 20? Yeah, 20 is not too bad, but you just gotta keep pushing. But no, when you are at 20, it's do or die, because you just hit a checkpoint. You can't drop down to 19. You can still boom, but you can't drop down to 19. So you might as well, at that point, just go for 22. The 18 struggle, though. It really is a system that's just against you. There's no winning. This is a game mechanic. And it costs mesas, or the in-game currency, to do it. More than one channel point. And spares if your items blow up. So that's why I can't just give a demonstration. Although I do have a clip of DC's does a demonstration, where I just hit... I did the actual minigame and I hit from 15 to 22 basically all consecutively. Although it was kind of laggy, but... Yeah. You can go find the clips and see where that happened. Heard people hate the game, but love it. Is this why? Yeah, the upgrading in the game is heavily RNG. You're hitting the worst of it too, the most costly. It's the most costly, but goes to the biggest games. There's 3 RNG systems in the game actually. 3. But the other 2 don't blow up your item. The other 2 are much more safe in which you can choose the result. You give up? Yeah, but every gambler, you know, gives up before their big hit. What's up, Stormthorns? I am right. We're at some 1.035 no players. Oh, we haven't hit it yet, but we're getting close. Thank you. I'm excited for the Kirby Air Riders game. Hey, you'll get it one of these days. Hey, I was even nice enough to throw in the star catching minigame guarantee percent rates bonus. So instead of 30% you know, it's now 31.5% because you get an additional multiplicative 5% chance if you pass a minigame. So that's kind enough to give you guys that. Yeah, otherwise it would have been 30% instead of 31.5%. Making it oh so very slightly more frustrating. You need even more with your luck, yeah. I mean, how many channel points do you have? Is that supposed to be a table with flowers as the food? I don't know. I actually was like half paying attention to the level. Oh, 600? Yeah, you got plenty. Follow does help. It gives you a ton of channel points. And just being here for like an hour also helps. You hear boss music? So I think this is the boss music from the game. Like you don't even get seen anymore? Yeah. Hey, at least you haven't boomed again. Could be worse. Yeah, it is not a system that is in your favor. Yeah, getting excited about 17 though. And you lose it. Oh, pity system though. I know, it's rough. It's rough. It's worse when you like double fail and then you get pity and then you fail again. They are actually getting rid of the system, the dropping part of the system, but with more points. Yeah, the worst part. And they're making it so Star Force actually goes up to 30 instead of 25. So this is coming in a later update that's our version of the game doesn't have yet, but the Korean version does. Yeah. In fact, any 23 items become automatically at 25, supposedly. And 24 becomes 27, I think, and 25 becomes either 29 or 30. 18, nice. Yeah, use 2 more. Other chance. Oh. Now, in reality, what you would do for star forcing is you would wait for a 5, 10, 15 event and a 30% off event. A 5, 10, 15 event guarantees, so it turns all 5s and 10s, which are unimportant, but most importantly, 15, to a 100% chance guarantee. So it just gets rid of an entire stage of the system. So that's why it's called 5, 10, 15, because those are all 100% chances instead of 31.5% chances for 15. And then you also have the ability to safeguard. You can do this off of them. You can safeguard, but I don't give you the safeguard. The functionality. I could give you the safeguard functionality, which is just like make it cost 1,000 or something instead of 1. I'll add 10. Oh, y'all have been sticking around for a while to see 3 ad breaks. Crazy. I appreciate it. Yeah, I mean, gives you something to. Oh yeah, here's a hack before the ad starts. I'm on YouTube as well, so you can still hear me. If you pop up the YouTube stream, !YT. It is on a small delay, but it's better than nothing, right? So I'm like post streaming on both platforms. Yeah, that happened a long time ago. Yeah, so ever since then I just like started multi-streaming. And yeah, people can pop into the YouTube audience. In fact, I need the watch hours anyways. I'm going for 3K watch hours, 4K for the results. But we're getting there. Actually, on the day that I implemented the system, the gambling system, where that happened, but it was unrelated. I think it was unrelated. Your streams are so confusing to you. They don't let you chat. What is that? Speaking of which, I haven't looked at my YouTube chat. Wow. Been a bad YouTube. Well, I mean, no one's talking to YouTube chat anyways. No one ever talks to YouTube chat, so that's fine. They hate you? Dang. Crazy. Yeah, I will say there's benefits and drawbacks to, watching me on YouTube versus Twitch. For YouTube, you just have a better experience, I will say, if you're a lurker, or, strictly because of the ads. And you can just hear me, like, during ads on Twitch, and ads, ads are ads, they're just gonna happen every 30 minutes. On YouTube, I don't have ads. But, Twitch, you don't have the opportunity to do the scam buzz. Or have the emotes, or any of that. But I would say that I do think the YouTube player is just better in general, like, in terms of functionality. Only recently did they decide to add the rewind feature, but only if you're a paid person on Twitch, while on YouTube it's just like a free thing. Yeah, one of these days you'll hit. And it'll be glorious. Consider you never used rewind, so it ain't bothering you? Oh, yeah, that's fine. In fact, I accidentally use rewind sometimes, and I'll just type in chat on YouTube, and then the streamer will be like, what? I'll be like, oops, I was not live. Yeah. Oh, does YouTube have a clip system? I know Twitch does, I didn't know YouTube does. I'm telling you, 18 beyond is so hard to hit. It's a law of large numbers sort of thing, you know. You do it more, you have a higher chance of hitting. Just overall. You hit 20. Or 22, I mean, if you're at 20, you might as well just go for 22. Going from 20 to 22 is the same thing as going from 15 to 17, but with a way higher boom rate. Sign to never gamble with real money. Yeah, it could be a valuable lesson here. Hey, every time I've actually gambled in blackjack, which was once, by the way. Actually, no, twice. Once was not with my actual money. I had just turned 21, and my aunt gave me like $100, and I blew it instantly on blackjack when we were on the cruise together. I was like, well, that was fun. And she pushed me in real time. And then a second time was when I went to Vegas during TwitchCon. I had $250, and I was like, yeah, sure. And I blew it also within an hour. So it lasted longer in terms of time. It took to blow, but like it still was gone very quickly. So those were the two times I've gambled. So I'm not an addict or anything, but I did lose $350 from blackjack in my lifetime. I don't think that's addict, you know, status, but it is something. It is quite a bit of money to just lose for no reason. I even played perfectly too, you know, card counting as well. And knowing my basic strategy. But the heart of the cards is not on my side. Play blackjack while high with your roommates and won so much. Nice. Were you at like at an actual casino, or did one of them was the dealer? One game at house. Oh, gotcha. Well, they might have used one deck, and if they used one deck, then there's like a way easier chance to win if it wasn't set up properly. Yeah. No, I would play blackjack with a friend when I was like in a car ride. When me, my dad, and his friend like all went to like I don't know, like some lake on a fishing trip. One day we just played cards for the whole ride. Arm is sore from spamming this shit. Are you on mobile? It might be easier on mobile. Unless you're actually... Okay, so what the term is actually called in Maple is called tapping. Because you're literally clicking the button over and over and over again. And a damn trackpad, damn. Yeah, it's probably easier on mobile. Less stressing on the hand. Here, I'll show you. I'll show you for like 2 seconds, but I swear, I don't want to waste my money. In fact, I'm going to do the baby phases. So here's the game in my chair right now. Click enhance, and then we do Star Force. And I don't know, we'll do what can I Star Force here? You know what, we'll start working on this 12-star ring. So look familiar, and we just okay. So I don't have money. Never mind. I just don't have money right now. What the hell? Here, let me get money real quick. There, I have money. Actually, is this even enough? I think it is. No, I need way more. It's called treasure. Yeah, there we go. 110,000. Yeah, I can do this a couple times. And my money's on the other account. So basically, here's a mini game. Like, I did the mini game for you. Yeah, you would have to do this, and it gets faster and faster and faster with each successful one. So yeah, this is the system. I stole it and put it in my chat room. As you can see, there's the success and the fail rates. We're at 5. We're going to 5. Yeah, you get the point. So I literally stole that system and then I put it into my chat room. I forgot to transfer my money. Fun, but you hate that you're not winning. Yep. Welcome to suffering. But no, that is the actual system, and is even more painful when you hit 15 plus, because it costs, as you saw, exponentially more the more stars you have on your Eclipse. Just didn't have the money to even do the 12-star thing. They gave me it's at 18. Here it's linear, you just have 1 point, you can go, but that's not how it works in the actual game. Not even linear, it's constant. No 19. Just teasing you. I've yet to see a 19 from you. And you know, maybe you're right. Maybe it should give you a valuable lesson in why you should never gamble in real life. Only do it in my chat, where you can actually suffer and experience the suffering without losing any actual money. Can never gamble after this. Isn't it like illegal in like the Netherlands or something like that too? Even gamble, even for fun. Like you can't even bet channel point reports, or you can't do predictions. In a sense, I'm kind of like with my system, you can gamble in the Netherlands. So I'm giving people that opportunity. They suffer if they want to. Illegal gambling. Hey, they gotta learn somehow. I don't have a lot of viewers from the Netherlands though, so yeah. I know it's suffering. Hey, I haven't seen a second boom yet. Just be thankful for that. It's actually been a long time since you boomed. I don't know what's likelier, hitting 20 or booming. Easily. I remember when you were getting your way up to 15 for the first time, and that's how I meant. Yeah, it's really like baby mode getting to 15. It's really these 5 stars that are like the bottleneck for everyone. Done. Damn. Well, I mean, you get a you get the pay. You can go back up to 16 for free. Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah, the sad thing is you never hit 19, right? And then the 5, 10, 15 event, it literally, like, takes away one step. Because you start at 16 instead of 15. Well, I should say 15 to 16 is literally always a 100% chance. So you can still drop to 15, and it'll cost some money, but it's 100%. It'll back up to 16. But yeah, if you never saw 19, then you would have never seen 20 even on that event. It's brutal. Especially when losing is twice as likely as winning, pretty much. Even a little bit more, right? For each step. Yeah, and I'm being nice. I'm being nice. It would have been 30% otherwise. I'm giving you that extra 5% from winning the star catching minigame that I showed off. And you don't win that all the time. Although if you do have a Star Force room in your guild, then you don't have to win it, and it's a guaranteed you win it anyway. Oh. It really doesn't want you to have 19. Oh, well, there's your boom. Yeah, I even got the chat error on my my little terminal that the bot was supposed to ban you for a minute, but then it couldn't. I guess it didn't have authorization to ban, so I need to re-up the API. Yeah, that's the cherry on top, isn't it? Oh, you don't have it nearly as bad as the actual in-game process. Especially when you're talking about late game, end game items. Oh my god. That boom, like I said, would have taken several months, like multiple months, to get a single spare for an item. And you just lost that right there if that was the actual game. No, we're talking about true end game. It's crazy. You just have to put up with the system. That's just how it is. And yet, I've hit 22 stars at least like 15 or 16 times. I've even hit 21 stars even double that amount of times. Conceived 68 of these already, yep. Guess that's why they call it Eternals. The equipment. Well, the equipment is literally called the Eternal set, but Eternal as in you're doing it forever. Oh, thanks for the biddies. Yeah, that should give you some channel points too. It's working. It's working. Giving me money has influenced the system. I guess that's just how it is. Okay, maybe not. I don't know. You got up to 18 again, didn't you? Where's the 19 though? Come on. It's 19 and then a quick reminder that you're still one away. I will say I think you are under average for luck. Sometimes this does happen. I think the median to get to 22 in terms of redemptions is like 330 or something. It's running to your PC, alright. Man, not gonna lie, that single drink I had kind of knocked me out a little bit. I'm already in an experimental part of my like sleep schedule. Might need an energy drink. But I do want to get to 1.035 mil in this stream. But if I do feel giga tired, I'll just support and I'll work on it tomorrow. It's fine. You boom again? Oh my god, you boomed again. I didn't think you boomed again. Out of the corner of my eye on my terminal, I saw the large wall of text that comes with booming. Gambling is not for you. Yeah, not today. Today's not your lucky day. Or voice crack. Yeah, it seems that way. Strong case for, yeah, probably don't go to the casino. Which may be a good sign, you know, maybe I convinced you to get healthier habits. You were tempted to gamble. Yeah, losing sucks. The casino. Yeah, imagine if this was a casino game. Oh my god. Unless you win instantly. Brutal. What's the hold right? I like looked away for a second. Okay, we're busting out the energy drink. The anti-beer. Mm-hmm. Tireless grind. Yeah, I think you're above the median now for redemptions. It sucks. Haven't even seen 19 either. That's brutal. I was talking about for 22. Y'all. Like, the house is against you when it comes to Star Forcing. Yeah. Hey, you got a hit. Done. That's fair. Yeah, it is brutal. God, I don't want to fight this guy again. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't know if I can stay up for another 2.5 hours or 2 hours or whatever. I may cut it short and then get back to it, take a nap. Oh yeah. I don't know, it's just been really tiring today. I mean, especially with the whole the laser thing that just happened yesterday, and yeah, it literally inflicts sunburn on you. So yeah, it does tire out your skin in general. Yeah, I might just get to 850 or something, and then we'll pick up after my nap. I don't know if you'll be around or not, but I might come back in a couple hours. But yeah, my sleep schedule will be weird like that. PM. Oh. No, it's 2 a.m. for me almost. Wait, where in the world is it 10 p.m.? What the heck? Was it like New Zealand? Australia? Japan? Yeah, it is 2 a.m. So I guess these would be normal sleeping hours. Yep, normal. Oh, New Zealand, crazy. Those crazy AU hours in terms of that continent. Do you guys prefer using the term Oceania or Australia as your continent, where you're from? Almost into Sunday. Yeah, it's Saturday. I know Australia would probably prefer Australia, but like, what about like New Zealanders? You guys go like when referring to your continent, continent, not continent, Oceania. Okay, yeah. I mean, we always learned it as Australia over here for some reason, but Oceania was like the secondary name. What other countries are like part of that other than like some like islands? Small country. Yeah, you're often forgotten on world maps. That's like the meme, right? I would like to go to like, you know, NZ or AU someday. That'd be nice. Islands, yeah. I lived in Seattle for like 20 years, and then I moved to Phoenix, and yeah, I mean, today we have highs of, let's see if I can convert this. We had a high of like, I don't know, like 92 in October, which is about, God, what is that? 86 plus like 4.5. 32.5? Yeah, 32.5 Celsius, somewhere around there. Yeah, it's pretty hot over here, even in October. Yeah. Just some islands, pretty much Samoa, Fiji, Tonga, and some of the more popular islands. You ever like go visit them, or is it just like not worth it? We never see into the 30s. Yeah, in Phoenix, it is frequently, in the peak of the summer, it can get to 118 or 119, which is almost 50 degrees Celsius. It's like 48 degrees Celsius. So, yeah. It is literally like one of the hottest places on the planet. Oh snap, we're coming up at that 850. If we beat this level, it could be over. Yo, I think we hit it. Never been to them personally, but you do like Hawaii, so maybe you'll go someday. Nice, nice, nice. Okay, I think I'm gonna take a nap, but I'm gonna do a small raid. Let's see if this even works. Hold on. We'll raid her. Yeah, go like a Bagambas. Did it work? I think it works. So this. Just give some smiles, say hi. Probably playing Mario Maker DVD or something. Yeah, we'll be back on maybe a couple hours. I don't know. I'll need to nap first. Go to chat. I have an ad. I have a pre-roll. I'm not raiding until that passes through. But yeah, thanks all for stopping by. I appreciate it. 2, 1.